Hello.
Hey.
I'm recording. All right. If you laugh at my introduction, I'm gonna die because I'm so bad at them. But I want to make it sound like we actually are slightly organized. Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of the Kpop fandom podcast. This setup is a little bit different than last time. We're actually doing a 4-way Skype call. I don't know if this was mentioned, but all of us are full-time students at the moment, and we don't exactly live near each other. So this is the setup that we're going for this episode, but there was so much to talk about that we couldn't wait until we had a time where all of us could get together. So you're gonna be the fifth wheel on our Skype call. But there's so much to talk about.
Yo, Yesenia, should we talk about what we were talking about on Instagram?
What were you guys talking about?
Yes.
Dude, the thing is, this podcast would end up lasting for another half hour longer than it should, so I don't think we should. We'll save it for another time.
Okay. We'll probably go on.
Can you just tell me the general subject matter, because now I'm interested.
So in Make It Right, when they added I don't know how to say his name. When they added him in, they took out Tay and Jin's lines out. So
okay.
I'm salty.
Do you think maybe you could keep it to under 5 minutes, because we could probably squeeze it in? No, that's not possible. I'm talking to you.
No, when it comes to BTS and Tay.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my DaySix rambling to a minimum. Actually,
I'm offended that you would think that I would only talk about it for 5 minutes.
Maybe we can mention it. Mention that maybe we'll talk more about it in the next step. I don't know. It's an organic process. We'll see when we get there. First, and this one's for Paige, so it's 1 year with Ateez, and I'm gonna let Paige loose to fangirl.
Yes. I get to fangirl. Oh my god. Yes, I was with them when they did the cover dances, so the Pick It Up, the Growl, the Cardi B one, the when they were doing all their rap covers, and I was so proud of them. It's all my kids are growing up, they're going to college. Our little leader, our little cult leader, Hongjun, he's done so well. He's gone through a lot. He's been pretty stressed. He's been working since he was in 8th grade. He didn't go to school a lot, but he still got good grades, you know what I mean? Because he was trying to make money for his family, try to keep them supported. Son living with his grandparents and stuff. But I'm so proud of them. I just wanted them to know that. And I noticed with other groups having a comeback or other groups debuting, they get a lot of shit for just being them. And that's not fair at all, honestly. But their fan base is doing pretty well, and I'm so proud of them because they keep growing and they're actually caring for the guys. That's all.
Yeah. The newest album they just dropped was freaking legendary. It was so good.
Yeah.
But anyway, happy 1 year anniversary to you, Ateez.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud. You ever feel like a proud mom? Because I feel like a proud mom.
I feel like
right
a
now.
mom.
I know. So many sons right now. Okay, so last episode I promised that we were gonna talk about SuperM real quick. I know this is kind of it's kind of getting to be older news, but we still have to talk about it because they hit number 1 on Billboard, and that's kind of a big deal.
That's a freaking big deal.
I know. You know what people were saying though?
Debut.
People were saying, I read some articles and I watched a couple of videos on YouTube.
It's not that one. Go the first one. Sorry.
People were saying that it actually I had this awesome overheard this awesome conversation in one of my classes, my broadcast production class, and this one guy was talking about Travis Scott and how he released a song or an album or something.
Yeah.
And Nicki Minaj released one too.
I got that.
And her album didn't do as well, but then she was saying it's because he's bundling his album with merch and yada yada yada. I'm like, that's literally what SuperM was doing. So
Okay.
go ahead.
So I Yes, this month. The taste. Okay, so a couple of months ago, Travis Scott came out with Astroworld, which is like was considered one of the best albums of this year because it's so good. That's if you know the song Sicko Mode.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
With Drake, okay, that's the where the song comes from. That album.
I don't listen
And
to
when
it, but
he
yeah, I
came
know.
out- Okay, it's that big. When he came out, he was bundling everything, bundling T-shirts, stuff. Even Kylie went on live and she would promote it. And this made Nicki Minaj mad because, yeah, but the thing is, what made Nicki mad was because she saw it from the point of view of like, that's unfair. That's not fair to me. Even though she was bundling too, so people would call her hypocrisy. And this was in the same time that she was dueling with Cardi B, if you want to call it a duo. So people were like, oh, you're just using this, you're using Travis Scott as a scapegoat for the fact that you're number two. Yes.
Yeah.
That's why she was getting more attacks. But people were really attacking her on the basis of her argument. Now, this is funny because a lot of people were actually on her side saying, not on her side, we're on Travis Scott's side saying it's music. This is how music is going to evolve. It's going to get to a point where nobody's buying an album just for a CD or listening to an album just for the songs. They're going to want the full fan experience. And there's this show that's on Complex, and it's a hip hop show. And they were talking about how she can't keep coming out and attacking every artist that has number one because it makes you look salty. And then this is how it crossed into SuperM because Travis Scott was getting praised for how smart he bundled everything, and SuperM kind of just followed his layout and his plan and some of what BTS is doing, and that's how we got here.
And we had a conversation a while ago where you were saying that they're basically kind of doing what they how Korean groups promote in Japan. Exactly. Like they bundle things with merch, they release songs that are either completely in Japanese or at least heavily reference Japanese, and that's literally what SuperM's doing. The Jobbing is like 80% English. So, and we also had a conversation about this when I got my SuperM album. I flipped through the photo book and they had the songs listed in Korean and like the English bits. And then in the middle of the photo book, I was like, wait, why is there more text here? What's going on? Where are the photos? And it was complete English translations of all the songs on the album. And I had never seen that before in any other K-pop album I purchased. And I own like, glancing back at my shelf, like 10.
I agree with you in the sense that you're saying that we talked about the Japanese strategy. However, they are using the Japanese strategy, but Monsta X is using that more with the full English song.
Yes. No, 100% agree.
SuperM is just copying the Capitol Records play and the BTS play, because BTS, when they were doing the Love Yourself and the Persona albums, they were bundling concert tickets with album sales.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So the hypocrisy that's on Twitter with people coming and saying, oh, you're not authentic because you're over here and you're making music and you're bundling it, or another hypocrisy, which is like you're a bad representation of Korea as a whole. And it makes me laugh because K-pop fans always like to scream to the high heavens that they want Asian representation, and then when there's more than one Asian group, all of a sudden everybody's panties get in a bunch and they want to cry on Twitter and go underneath Billboard's tweets. They don't care. Like, nobody cares. Like, I don't have time to go on Twitter and keep seeing like BTS this and BTS that. Like, just put the two groups in two different categories. BTS did that and SuperM is doing that.
And I think the thing is, people are also salty because it's incredibly effective. And
it's really effective.
Yeah, like, to be fair though, members of SuperM members have already been in the industry for a while. So they kind of already know what they're doing. Especially Taemin, who's been in this industry for 11 years. Like, you can't mess with that experience. But it's like...
You can't mess with that experience, but the thing is, SuperM fandoms, remember when they first got announced and everybody, like, split apart?
Yeah.
Like, a good majority of the even though BTS has the largest fan base, the good majority of the second largest fan base in K-pop fandom is EXO.
Yes.
And EXO, actually, a decent amount of their fan base said, we're not going to support SuperM because we actually want Kai solo and we want another album from Baekhyun and we just want good promotions. Therefore, they're already walking in handicapped, and NCT fans wouldn't support because they have like a beef with EXO, and some shallows were like, I'm kind of iffy on the idea, so they weren't getting the full backing that they should.
Exactly.
So therefore, it doesn't negate what they're doing.
I know. And the fact that they were still so successful really says something. And you know what? I don't understand, like, not supporting the group for, you know, I don't understand why it wouldn't bring the fandoms together, because my gut reaction was not, oh my god, these... I can't believe that they're combined, like they're collabing or whatever. This sucks. I was like, hell yeah. This is the best thing ever. This is gonna be amazing. These are all super talented members of super talented groups. What's not to love, you know? Like, why wouldn't you be excited about that?
Me.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
I am a SM supremacist. I will fight for Lee Soo-min till the day I die. It's on, like, I have a Lee Soo-min tattoo on my body. That's how much I care about SM as an organization, because SM helped start the foundation of K-pop, and I don't understand how you can be into K-pop or be into a K-pop group and not like respect what he's done. And therefore I love NCT, and I love EXO, and I love SHINee, and I love all these groups that are in there. So fans that are out here like just shitting on the group,
I know.
or there was a hashtag. Did you see that hashtag where it was like armies and XOLs like getting together, like hate on SuperM and stuff like that? And I was like,
whether you think that they deserved to get #1 on Billboard from their debut, it doesn't matter if you think they deserved it or not. The album was fire. They're all super freaking good. They're all super talented members from super talented groups. And, you know, I don't care, like, you don't have to stan, but don't be a jerk about it. Just let people enjoy things, and if people are fans of, like, all these groups or two of them, let them enjoy this collab. It's really fun and interesting, because, you know, a lot of collabs that we've been getting recently have been between K-pop groups and Western artists, especially if you're ARMY.
And they've been terrible!
Some of them have been bad. Chicken noodle soup.
No, all of them have been terrible. I don't know what the hell. Wait, let me not lie. French Montana and Monsta X's Who Do You Love is good when you watch the video, but not when you watch the performance, because French Montana is trash. But that's all.
You're not wrong.
To be honest, I did like the Make It Right collab, and I liked Dream Glow. But everything else
I like all of
on
their collabs, and I will admit I wasn't big on Chicken Noodle Soup, but everything else I did like.
My melanin, I literally like turned 6 shades lighter when I listened to that song, and it's just, oh, it's so bad.
Paige, imagine how I feel.
Nicki turns transparent.
My main point is, like, you can stan SuperM or not stan SuperM, but just let people enjoy things. Speaking of, I saw this tweet yesterday that someone was like, it was like the biggest load of BS I've ever seen in my life. Some ARMY was like, if you're a multi, you're expected to throw every group you stan under the bus for BTS. That's just how it works. Sorry.
What?
Yeah. But I quoted the tweet. I was like, expected? Maybe. Actually doing it? Not a chance. Because, like, have you listened to Ateez? Have you listened to Everglow? Have you listened to literally any other group that's debuted this year? They also tweeted something about TXT being the only rookie group to put out good music this year, and I was like, excuse me?
Oh yeah,
Bro.
Yeah. And I was like, I quoted it, I was like, expected.
Tell me why I got in the biggest fight with that person. Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah, I was really pissed off by that, because I was like, you know what? Just because you're a BTS stan and TXT is under Big Hit doesn't mean TXT is the only group putting out good music who's like a rookie group. Because have you heard Ateez? Have you heard Everglow?
That's what they were doing. They were negating everybody else that put out work. And I honestly, I am so proud of the fourth generation. They are doing stuff like the second gen. What do you call it? Stray Kids is Double Knot. I think that's what it's called. The one with like they have the cuts and stuff.
Yep.
I really like that.
Me too.
I really like that. I also, obviously Ateez is Wonderland. Like that video, the way that they did the video, the way that they perform so hard. They've had 3 members injured.
Oh,
like,
damn.
They do that, and then you're just gonna like open your mouth and like go on Twitter and be like,
I know.
TXT is better than everybody else. And I was like, honey.
I know.
No, we're smoking crack.
I know, but like to bring that up though about TXT, I am so proud of my 5 sons right now. Like TXT snapped hard with this new album. The Dream Chapter Magic is so good because I feel like they found their vibe. I don't know, this new vibe that they've got going, I really, really like it. It's like semi-dark, but also whimsical. Like the Nap of the Star music video, but like the whole album is like that. It's so cool. And like Yesenia, you listened to the album, right?
Yeah, the TXT?
Yeah, TXT.
Yes, I did.
What were your favorite songs off of that?
I really liked Angel and Devil. 20 centimeters. There you go, 27 meters. I like the Runaway, of course. That one was really good. And New Rules.
Yes.
New Rules.
Yes.
Really good.
Taste. I loved New Rules. Runaway, also called 9 3/4. I loved Poppin' Star more than I thought I would. No, I really did. I was like kind of at the beginning, but then you like hit that fun bit like about halfway through, and I was like, all right, I'm into this. And then okay, not to be a giant marshmallow, but my favorite track on the entire album was Magic Island, and it's like the softest song on the album, but my favorite track off of their first album was Nap of a Star, so I really like their soft songs. And the music video was a little bit strange, but I really, really liked it. It was, it's setting up a really weird storyline, and I am very interested to see where it goes.
It's still connected, of course, to their first album, right? But like, how I'm trying to connect everything, but honestly, I really can't.
Of the few things I know, Crown has like the imagery of like the horns coming out of their head, and then Nap of a Star has sort of the same vibe but darker. So like Crown is accepting the fact that you're different and like what makes you special, like horns coming out of my head, but it's a crown on my head. But then Nap of a Star is sort of like a darker version of that, where they're like, well, he like tries to like he has the antlers, and then he ends up like ripping one of them off, because like accepting yourself is a really hard process, but then eventually you find other people that help you who are also different and maybe a little strange and like help you accept yourself. So it's kind of giving me a little bit of BTS vibes, but it's a very unique way that they're going about it. And then the song, like Can't We Just Leave the Monster Alive, and that whole like imagery with the monster keychain in the Runaway music video, and the fact that one member seems to see things the others don't, I was like, this is interesting. It's kind of giving me the same vibes as the fact that Jin in like the whole Wings universe can see everything and kind of manipulate everything.
Wasn't that in Save Me? Like in the most moments?
Yeah, exactly. Like in the webtoon, he was the one who was able to go back and try and save everyone because he could see things that everybody else couldn't see. I'm kind of getting
such a hero.
I know. I'm kind of getting the same vibes in the TXT universe that they're setting up, and I'm really, really excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, but like it was very different compared to the first album. Like that's what tripped me out when I first went, because I was up all night and I saw the video when it dropped, and I was like, what the heck? Like I was like, dang, this is nothing compared to Crown and like Cat and Dog and stuff, like, you know, like I
No.
want to be free, you know? So I thought that was cool. I liked it.
Exactly. Like, Crown it's a cute song. It's super upbeat, but it's cute, bottom line. So it's like, it's not that deep. But then you get to Nap of a Star, and it's sort of like, I don't want to compare Nap of a Star to Spring Day because you physically can't compare anything to Spring Day. But it's like, I know that now that I know that they're capable of something that feels a little bit deeper and more meaningful, and I know that they can do it, I want to see what else they can do, you know? Same with like Stray Kids and Hellevator. I'm waiting for Hellevator round 2 because I know they can do it. So, yeah. Basically.
You're not right. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'm not right. No, Nicki, you're totally wrong.
Sorry, guys. I was reading something. Sorry.
And the assault continued after TXT with the freaking Monsta X music video.
Oh my god. No, you're not getting me started.
Yes!
No!
Hyungwon. Did you see Hyungwon's acting?
I'm in pain.
Dude.
I'm in pain. I'm in so much pain.
It was very K-drama. It was very, very over the top. A lot of stuff was like, why are you doing that? But we love it because we love dramatic people.
We do. We are dramatic people.
His acting, did you notice Hyungwon's acting? I cried. I was like, oh.
Okay.
Did you notice Wonho's acting? Did you notice Wonho's acting?
Yes.
Because he's like supposed to be like the person that's supposed to like protect Hyewon or something. And I'm like, we love.
See, I don't know the lore. I don't know anything. But this video broke me. But like, I was watching it, and you get to the scene in the hospital where they tell him, supposedly, that his parents died, and he actually cried. Like, I thought they were just gonna, like, quickly gloss over that moment, but he, like, freaking sobs, and I was like, I need to pause the video and take a breather, because I didn't know that this was gonna happen, and it got really overwhelming really quickly, and it was also so beautifully shot. I'm in tears. It's so pretty. Even though it broke my heart. Oh man. I can't wait for their comeback. I'm gonna die.
So am I. I'm
Have you
excited.
wait? Have you guys seen Lucas's fingers?
No. It's such a random thing to say.
I'm sending the tweet. I'm sending the tweet right now. Please don't judge me.
I'm gonna judge you. I'm constantly judging all of you.
Don't
I
judge the
judged
fact.
the moment you said fingers.
Okay, I don't care. You're still gonna see this tweet.
I'm afraid.
Oh my god.
I already saw one really disturbing tweet about Yuta today, and I'm not gonna repeat what it said, but it was disturbing.
I will.
You know which one?
Wait.
Me for 2 hours every night.
That's
from
the
10
one.
p.m. to 12 a.m. Thank you.
That's the one. God damn it, Paige.
2 hours every night just beating his meat.
Oh no. Why would you say that?
I saw it, like, I
We're
saw
dead
this.
in it.
Wait,
So,
I'm so confused.
Okay.
I'm texting it right now.
Okay. So basically, so basically, what happened was on like some V Live something. I don't know. Yuta was like
so daily.
It was like what they do during the day, and he was like, "Oh, for 2 hours at night, it's like my special time, and I'll leave like the rest up to your imagination." So of course people went nasty.
Read my message. No, we didn't go nasty. He said it himself.
Oh my god.
Jaehoon in the clip before.
Sorry.
Jaehoon in the clip before said that. Wouldn't you want to know how I take a shower naked or something like that? They were freaking going crazy.
Bro, that's so excessive
really
though.
Florida.
And then I saw this
my
tweet at
God.
freaking like 9 a.m. this morning. I'm like, excuse me? This is not what I need to know right now. Doesn't he have...
Bro, I swear to God, I
Isn't
am
Tail his
obsessed with
roommate?
NCT. Okay, guys.
They have roommates.
Pray
Like, they're not like...
No, not. They are roommates, but Tail leaves the house like 8 o'clock.
Oh my god. I do not need to be speaking about this right now.
Guys, look at the message I just sent.
I saw it, alright? I saw it.
On Twitter.
Oh, okay, hold on. I didn't see this new one. What did you send? I'm so afraid.
I just saw this tweet on Twitter. I swear to God. I swear to God.
No, I don't want to look. No.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Paige, I'm
It's not
disturbed.
That bad. It's not that bad.
I know what you're talking about, and I'm not happy.
I'm not the one that said it.
I know, but you just
Oh my
freaking
God.
sent it to us, and I know what it means. God damn it.
Rico.
Do you see how big they are? What the hell?
There are so,
Psychopath.
to quote John Mulaney, there's so much to unpack here, but I'm not going to.
Okay, so he's holding an iPad. His hand is as big as an iPad.
Oh my god.
What is it?
We were talking about Monster X, and now all of a sudden we are talking about weird-ass thirsty
Look at the
tweets.
fingers.
Oh my god.
I'm so disturbed. How would, like, oh my god. Between that and the freaking Utah tweet this morning, I'm
so done with
my god.
not, like, I'm just at, like, SpongeBob meme right now. I'ma head out.
I love that meme.
I know, me too. I use it way
I
too
love
often.
it.
Okay, but do you guys not like our fandom? Our fandom's crazy.
No, I freaking love your guys' fandom. You all are psycho.
Thank you.
You make me look so normal.
Yeah, y'all wild,
Bro.
y'all wild and crackheads.
NCT stands, y'all are freaking crazy. Y'all are crazy.
We fight for our right to. Our leader is a hoe. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna follow our leader.
That's fair. Well,
So his life.
well, have you seen how freaking, like, everybody in Monster X is a hoe, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Have you
oh
seen
my
the album
God.
photos?
Don't get me
Someone
started.
commented, like, y'all hoes got all, like, 5 out of 7 of you hoes have your shirts half undone. And one, I've said this before, but, like, one who's, like, physically incapable of keeping his shirt on.
Yes.
So,
But I
Wanna.
love it. I like to see them one.
I'm sure you do love it
Sorry.
because boy is jacked.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
I'm crying. Anyway, can I please talk about DaySix? Because if I don't, I'm gonna
Yes.
combust.
The album was so good. I'm not gonna lie. I literally downloaded some of their songs from the
Oh
album.
my
It was
God.
really good.
Okay, so I'm gonna like, I'm taking over the podcast for the next 5 minutes. You guys.
Okay.
It's gonna
They
be
just
longer than
okay. Okay, so Sina, you know how much you love BTS?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I feel about DaySix. So now you know. DaySix was the second K-pop group I got into after I got back into K-pop after listening to BTS, and I freaking love them with my whole soul. I saw them in concert at the end of September as like an early birthday present to myself, and I did High Touch, and I will be talking about that in a later episode because I had a moment.
Oh, her fan thing.
No. We're gonna talk about that later. But anyway, I freaking love DaySix. Brian is like my alt bias. I have 2 of his photo cards in my phone case. I bought a clear phone case so I could put his photo cards in it. I have a problem. And anyway, the album was a freaking, now that I'm done fangirling, I can't stop smiling right now. I thought this album was a roller coaster ride. They took some serious like risks with their sound, like Emergency and Ouch were super interesting to listen to because it was so different from the sound that I normally expect to hear from them. And like the first half of the album, like I was ready to have a heart attack because it just went so hard. And then you get to like About Now and Ouch, and it's just like, okay, we can be on the beach now. And it's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, I can do this. This is fine. And then we get to Not Fine, and I'm also not fine.
Yeah.
And then we freaking end, and they end with like a flowing wind, and I like my soul momentarily left my body, and I couldn't believe that this was like real. It's so amazing. And my last point before I ramble any further is Billboard posted an article where they mentioned some of their favorite songs and like on a playlist, and Sungjin picked a song by Kodaline. I love Kodaline so much.
Oh my God,
And I'm
I
like,
love them.
Sungjin, you can't do this to me. And then I was going down, and then Wonpil put The Last Time by The Script, and I lost my shit because I've seen The Script in concert. I've loved them since high school, and I actually tweeted at Jay the day that song came out because it's their most recent single. I was like, yo, have you guys heard this? And now I like to believe that they saw my tweet, which is totally not a thing. But yeah, I was like, The Script, Kodaline, you guys are killing me. I'm gonna die.
Guys, I have homework.
Okay. I'm sorry. All
I
right.
have 3 essays due.
Okay, so
one.
let's
That's
move to
disgusting.
K-Bops real quick, and then we'll end it.
Oh, shoot, I haven't even thought about that. Does it need to be a K-pop song, or can it be like a regular one?
You can do
Like a
whatever you
different
want.
genre?
It's fine.
Okay, go on.
Um,
Because I don't like. There's a song I've been listening to, but it's not a K-pop song because it just came out, so
that's
I'll just say
fine.
that one.
Is it Selena Gomez?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. It's so cute. Dude, the video for it, like I was tearing up watching the video because you could see like how pained she was, like how
Mm.
hurt that she actually is. It broke my heart. I was like, dude, I love it.
I'll have to
It's so
watch
good
it.
and the lyrics are beautiful. Like I listened to it a few times and I had already learned it. Like I'm like,
Wow.
it's amazing. It's amazing.
Okay, so I'll go for K-Bops next. Completely original. It's the DaySix album. I've listened to it. To be fair, I have not listened to anything else but DaySix in the past 48 hours. Except for, I listened to the TXT album, the New West album, the MX music video, but otherwise it's just been DaySix. I'm trying to fill the void in my soul. Anyway, who wants to go next?
Pick one song.
Pick one?
It's K-Bubs, not K-album.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Like a Flowing Wind from the new album.
My K-pop of the week.
Of the episode, because we have no schedule.
I know.
Right now? What songs have you been listening to that's K-pop? What song have I been listening to that I listen to a lot that's K-pop?
Yes, somebody else.
Yeah.
Thunder by EXO. The
Oh,
live
that's a
version.
good one. Okay, fair.
Guys, I'm going to bed because you guys are too young for me. Bye-bye.
Oh my god, no. Yesenia, what's your K-pop?
Oh. It's gonna just be Ateez. It's gonna be Wonderland and Utopia, guys.
Fair.
I love those songs so much.
Alright, well, I think we should probably wrap it up. Thanks guys for coming along on this roller coaster ride of a phone call. But we'll see you in our next episode, and we'll keep you updated. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.